All right, Coach. It's been about 10 days since you opened the spring season in Miami. Can you just give us a quick recap on how it went and if you're happy with the way things went?
Yeah, you know what? In general, I was. We were a little bit rusty, and the course was very tight, so we worked on our ball striking quite a bit before we left, which paid off for us. But yeah, I was really happy with our results for the first tournament of the spring season.
I won't get into Carmen and what happened at the tournament, but despite the blunder, the scorecard blunder, she's playing really well for you.
Yeah, she is. You know what? Carmen's a really hard worker. She's the ultimate student athlete that you want. You know, she's great. She does a great job in the classroom, and she does a great job on the golf course, and that's what we're looking for. She's a great leader right now.
You mentioned leader. Would you look at her? And I know you have some upperclassmen. Would you look at her as your leader when it comes to being on the golf course?
Well, yeah, I do. I think leaders lead by example, and Carmen does a really good job of that, and that's what we're looking for, and that's the kind of culture that we're starting to try to build here.
An upperclassman we just spoke about, but Banchley, top 10 finish. I think it's like her third career top 10 finish. She's playing well. Big Ten Player of the Week coming out of that as well.
Yeah, she is starting to play well. It's going to be really an interesting spring for us because we have anybody that's in the top 5 right now who could play well and be the #1 player for that week. So I'm excited to see how we're going to finish out this spring season and how we're going to perform.
The next tournament up for you guys begins Monday. Central District invite, 15 teams, a bunch of top 15 teams, including your club. Can you just talk about a little bit just what you're going to expect from the field?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a tough field, but I like this tournament for us because this seemed to change our spring season last year, this tournament. It suits our games well. It's a course management golf course, so I'm looking forward to that. But I think it'll be a good field for us. Right now, I'm trying not to put as much pressure on the players. I'm just telling them to practice what we're working on, work on our short games, and get the most out of our games when we get down there.
You mentioned a couple questions ago about the rest of your lineup. We've talked about Carmen. We talked about Banchley. Who else are you going to look for to maybe take that next step and join them?
Serini, I mean, she's had a couple pretty good tournaments. I think for Serini right now, it's a matter of making the right putts at the right time. She's been working very, very hard on her short game, which right now is the key for her to be right up there with Carmen and Michele. So, and I think Anna Leor too. We're always working with them to get them better.
Last question. Obviously, all your players have the talent. What if you could pinpoint one thing that you see when you walk with them and follow them in their rounds that they really should work on? Is it putting? Is it ball striking? Is it a little bit of everything?
I think for us right now, it's still the same. I still think we need to score on the par 5s better. I think that's the big difference between us being where we are in the rankings now and probably being within the top 40. We look at the par 5 scoring all the time. I think that's the biggest thing for us right now. We do work hard on our chipping and putting. We can always improve on the putting. I think we also need to learn to be comfortable making some birdies during a round more than just 1 or 2.
Good luck in Tampa.
Thank you.